So let me park my ship right here. Now this place isn't hugely special. There's not a whole lot to do here, but the reason I say it's my favorite is because, well, I spent the most time building this place, and I don't know, I just kind of like the parking thing right here, having the ship sideways. I think it's kind of neat. And I just like the fact that you can build stairs, platforms, and all that kind of stuff in the asteroids that you find. You know, all that kind of good stuff. Oh, almost fell. Now this place, it's not quite finished, as you can see. I have the stairs kind of not perfect, but that's all right. That can be fixed later. Like I said, there's not a whole lot down here. I just think it's kind of neat that you could build things in the asteroids. You know, when I first got here, none of this was here. It was just a big open asteroid. You know, I placed a couple of these things to make it look like things are going on here. But I like how they actually added things like, where are they? Let's see, like a medical room, an assembler, refinery. Just put them out here so you can take a look at them. See, the medical room, for instance. You know, it's just a nice little medical station. Adds to the, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, the immersion of the game. I think it's nice. Alrighty. I believe I already have. Oh, I don't have an assembler. I'll go throw it over here. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, so this is my, asteroid base. So, like I said, I will show you the basics of ship creation in just one moment. Alright, so let's get building a ship. The first thing you want to do is press the G button, and you open up your menu right here. And just to make sure you got all the pieces you need, you're going to need a cockpit, light armor block, small thruster, gyroscope, small reactor, and I believe that's all you need to build a basic ship. And then the next thing you're going to need to do is click New Small Ship. And the first thing that happens is you just get one little block here. And that's just the first piece of your new ship. You could, if you want, I could place the cockpit right here and build around it, or I could build the framework of the ship and place a cockpit on afterwards. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to place it on first, and we're going to build just a simple ship to start off with. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, at least this is what I like to do anyway, I put a gyroscope on, and I put a small reactor on. What the gyroscope does is, it makes it so if you bump into it, I believe you're going to need to have some rockets on before it's effective still, but the gyroscope makes it so when you bump your ship, it doesn't just go rolling off into space. So let's continue on. Oops. And what you want to do with ships is you're going to need a rocket facing one in every single direction, or you will not have thrust in, well, whichever direction you missed, and you may not be able to brake properly. So I always start off with the top and bottom, and then the left and right ones, because those are the ones I always seem to forget. There we go. And I think I just need one more, and we'll have a very basic working ship. Alright, so let's just try to hop into this thing and see if it flies. So there you go. Very basic, extremely basic ship that will get you around. It's nothing fancy. It's not even like as you can see, the power usage is very. It already goes over 100%, and that's not good because if you're going over 100%, the rockets or the thrusters that you are using, they are not being used to their full potential. But the one nice thing about the ships in this game and the building, I don't know if this is going to be changed or not, but the reactors can be placed anywhere on the ship as long as it is touching the ship. So if I put a reactor here, here, there, there, the ship gets the power from all of them. You don't have to connect them with anything. That's all you got to do. So now when I fly, the power usage should be much lower. Yeah, see, I'm only now at 25% at maximum. So that is the basics of making a ship. Just a tip for when you're flying a ship around. If you press the X button, you will turn the inertia dampeners off. And what that means is, since I'm driving forward right now, and if I let go, I will just keep on floating, as you would expect in space physics. But if I turn the inertia dampeners on, it will slow me down as if there was some sort of atmosphere around me to, cause friction and slow me down. So I would suggest, it comes turned on automatically, but I would suggest don't mess around turning it off and flying unless you know what you're doing, because you could find yourself, like I have, hitting your other ships and buildings accidentally because you weren't aware of how fast you really were going. But it can be fun to mess around with. So yeah, that's the basics of building a ship. I hope you enjoyed my video on space engineers. I plan to do a few more, see how I enjoy it. I'm having a lot of fun with it right now, so I expect there will probably be a lot more to come.